What it is a terrible time to be on earth right now. But as a foreign medical graduate who has immigrated and is planning on moving to another country, probably because the conditions in our home countries do not favor us, or we feel like our services are not being appreciated. Today, I'm just going to share with you some words of encouragement. I know it's hard out there, and there's a lot of people who think that, oh my gosh, it's so difficult, I can't make it. The system is rigged. I have had, through this platform, international medical graduate, several physicians, well-trained, qualified, super smart, intelligent, who have told me that, they've been searching and searching for opportunities for a very long time and they've not had it. And they're feeling discouraged, they're feeling overwhelmed, they're feeling, terrified. I want to tell you something today. I would outline certain things that I think you should do in order to increase your chances. There's a thing that I always say in English, that you place yourself on the path of luck or grace. I want to tell you that don't be discouraged. You're not alone. You are not alone. There are several people who are struggling and they're genuine. The hustle is real. They're really trying to put forth themselves to see if they can get something to support themselves. But it's hard. To get a position is difficult. But what do? I'm going to share with you my own case and the things that I did. So the first thing is you have to have a plan. You need to know exactly what you want. You could have a plan A, plan B, plan C, and plan D. There's no problem. Just prioritize exactly everything that you want to do so that you know exactly at what point in time you're failing or not. Take time. There's a thing that I did that I said I learned how to learn. Take time and make a schedule on what exactly you think you want to do. And put yourself some metrics that would help you to track whether you're succeeding or you're not succeeding. It's pretty easy for me to say, I'm going to move there, I'm going to search a job within, 3 months and I'm going to get a job. Truth be told is that Canada or the US, most of the time Canada is very weird or competitive in the sense that they'll tell you, oh, you don't have Canadian experience, so we can't hire you for this position. But to hire you for this position, you need Canadian experience. So how then can you get a Canadian experience if you're not hired for a position to get Canadian experience so you could be hired for a better position? Best way to go around that is that you don't necessarily need to start low. I am one of those people who don't believe that you should absolutely start low by, working at Dollarama or working at Dollar Shop or Dunkin' Donuts or doing Uber. You don't necessarily have to do that. So the first thing I did is that I capitalized on networking. And here at IMG, we're very, very happy and open to support you. As you can see, some of the testimonies here of people being happy with the support we're giving them. As much as we can, we will always try to support you because we feel your pain. We've been where you are and we know exactly where you're going to. And as much as we can, we'll always try to support you in terms of providing you with the resources. If we know we don't know everything, if anyone ever tells you that they know everything, know that person is lying. You should definitely run away from someone who tells you that they can do or they know everything. We can't. And if we can do what we can do or we cannot do what we can't, then we will refer you to the people that we think that they can do it better than we can do. And it will be the onus on those people to ask whatever they want to ask from you. But however, the first thing is have your plan, reach out. Networking is capital and it's really important. No one can hire you. Imagine an employer and you're somewhere in Iran or you're somewhere in the Philippines and they've never met you, they don't know you, they've just seen your CV that you've submitted online and they are looking for someone to fill the position. It is just logical that, they don't want to hire you because they don't know if you're a good person, you smile, you have hate speech or whatever. They don't know nothing about you apart from what you've written in your CV, and they can't confirm for sure 100% if what you've written is right or not. So most important thing is that you're able to communicate that skill that you've learned. You're able to meet people, talk with them. I always encourage that as much as possible, go to events that will make you to meet people, to see people, to talk with people, to greet people, to mingle around with people. All of this is absolutely really important. Do not neglect your networking. And once you're networking, do not forget to tell people your situation, what you're looking for. Go towards the people that you think fulfill or they fill the criteria on what you are looking for. Do not shy away from that. And also, don't be scared to cut away friends that are not helping you. If your goal is to write the MCCQE and the NACOS key exams and be a physician in Canada, or to write the US Emily Step 1, Step 2, Be with people who have the same goal as you. Do not be with negative people. You know, when you come to Canada and everyone is telling you it's hard, you can't make it, you can't do it. Oh no, that's not true. That's not true. Because even when I started myself, I had worked in Japan for a while as a lead physician when COVID hit. I was supporting them with making their vaccine studies. And then I moved here with all that skills in the background. I never started low. I was like, no, I'm not going to start low. I'm not going to sell myself cheap. I know GCP well. Applied for a position that I think I was worth that position. And I got it. So I know it's difficult. A lot of people are giving negative energy out there, but please don't listen to them. Focus on positive energy. Be around people who are positive and who are encouraging you to work hard and tell that you can meet your dream even though it's hard. And work as hard. If you're working 5 hours, work as hard. Maybe put on 9 hours. Don't shy away. It's gonna pay. I'm not lying. And also one thing that I would say is that don't just say, oh, I'm only gonna sit, fold my hands, study, prepare for these exams. Yeah, as you're preparing for the exams, be it the USMLE or the Canadian board exams, also make sure you mingle. Also make sure your mind is open. Also make sure you're talking to an entrepreneur. You're looking at extra sources of making income. Because you've definitely got a family to take care of. And if you are a dad and you have children, the child comes in the morning and say, hey dad, there's no milk in the house and we need milk. You wouldn't say, oh my God, okay, take this page on biliary cholangitis, thyroid toxicosis and go buy milk with it. No. So definitely we need to step up our game as well. Think out of the box. Think of extra sources of generating incomes, things that we can do. And in my previous video somewhere here, I've talked about job opportunities that we can do and things that we can do remotely, and it gives us extra cash, extra income. Don't shy away from that. Let's not narrow our horizon, but let's be broad, let's be open. There's a lot of negative energy out there, and my goal on this video is to encourage you that do not absorb that negative energy. Do not agree on it. Work hard, put yourself on the path of luck, and it will definitely follow you. It will definitely meet you. If you have questions and you want to reach out, reach out. Networking is going through to events like conferences, health tech events. I can include a couple of them in the description below, so you can join those places. Talk to entrepreneurs, talk to founders, talk to healthcare, companies, talk to pharmaceutical companies, biotech company experts. Talk to all these people. Make them know you, and once they know you, gradually you would be friends with them, and when there's an opportunity to think of you, they'll think of the way you talk, your smile, and then they'll be able to say, hey, there's an opportunity. Do you think you can fill it for us? That's how it happens in North America. Most of the time, people prefer the people that they know particularly that I've worked with compared to some excellent CV on a guy who is super cool and great and he's in India somewhere and they've never had any interaction with. I'm not saying that those in India who are super great, they wouldn't get a position. They would get some of those positions, but I'm pretty sure if you take 100 people who were able to interact with the entrepreneurs and 100 people who were applying remotely and just sitting back at home, you would see that for sure in the group of those who had met the people in person, they had higher chances of grasping a position. So that's my advice for you. Don't be negative. Put yourself on the path where luck can meet you. Expand your horizon. Build a good network and prepare for your board exams. If you like the content and you think you're motivated, you're encouraged, please hit like, reach out to us with whatsoever question you have and whatever problem you think we should address. We're more than happy to address that and to help others in the same field as us who is struggling in a particular place that we don't know. Spread the good news. Thank you very much. Bye.